Are you a girl or a woman? The transition from girl to woman has nothing to do with age and everything to do with learning a few harsh realities. Most avoid learning these harsh truths, and as a result, they stay stuck, repeating childish patterns, leading them to misery. Really think about it. Some women never learn what I'm going to share in this video. Maybe you even know someone personally who is still just a childish girl and her life reflects it. You don't want that. So I'm gonna discuss 3 areas that need your full attention in order for you to fully reinvent yourself and step into womanhood. The first is physical. A reinvention process does not and cannot occur without you addressing your physical appearance, because it's more than just looking good. You gain confidence to speak in front of people, public speaking, presentations. Your anxiety and overthinking starts to decrease. You'll walk into rooms with your head held high. You'll feel more energized and motivated. So first, we have the requirement of having an exercise routine in place. I don't care what you're doing, whether that's walking, getting 10K steps in, you're doing Pilates, you're going on hikes, whatever it is that you find enjoyable, it needs to be a part of your daily priority. On top of that, you have to be prioritizing what you're putting into your body. Are you eating good food or are you eating junk food? Junk food is going to age you rapidly. It is going to cause breakouts. It is going to make your skin look dull and dry. Your hair is going to be brittle. You're not going to feel motivated or energized. You're not going to get things done. You can exercise the 80-20 rule. 20% of the time, you enjoy what you want. Reserve that 20% for going out with your friends or on your cycle. Okay, I'm a cheeky person on my cycle. I like to indulge in a few little things, but I reserve that 20% for that version of me. Now stay until the end of the video because I'm going to share something very, very important so that you can keep consistent on everything we're talking about in this video. Next for the physical is being a physical embodiment of a high frequency, a high vibration. We know everything is energy and our clothes are no different. Our clothes hold a vibration and they hold a frequency. When you wear really grubby clothes and clothes that just do not scream you look good, you are going to feel what that piece of clothing is putting out into the world, okay? You just gotta stick with me here. If you are wearing a baggy t-shirt and sweatpants outside of the house, you are going to feel like a slob because those 2 pieces of clothing have a certain vibration attached to them. They don't scream high vibe. They don't scream expansion. Notice when you wear certain clothes, the difference in how you feel. I could look this good and I could be wearing sweatpants and I would not feel confident. Not because I don't look good up here, but because my clothes are making me feel off. They're making me feel like a very slobby, sick version of myself, because that's the type of clothes that I wear when I'm sick. So why would I wear that when I feel healthy, when I feel energized and motivated? It takes away from the energy you're trying to give off to the world. And so many people do not think this far into what they're doing. Wear your expansion. When you wear really nice clothes, when you wear really nice jewelry, when you dress up and you look put together, you are embodying the energy of confidence and you're embodying the energy of luxury, of abundance, of expansion. When we savor our really nice makeup, our really nice clothes for special occasions, we are signaling to our body that we're in scarcity. We can't wear our really nice makeup today because nobody's gonna see us. It's not a special event. It's not something really fun and exciting that we're doing. We're just going to work. We're just running errands. So let's use the cheap stuff. That is telling yourself you're in a scarcity mindset. We don't have enough of this product. If it runs out, we might not be able to go back and get another one. We are signaling certain things to ourselves all the time. So it's so important that you don't just wear the nice outfits when you're gonna see people or when you think that it's important to wear. Wear your nice stuff all the time. Embody your expansion. Signal to yourself, we are always in a state of abundance. We feel luxurious. We feel expanded. And that is the energy you will then put out to the world. Therefore, that's what you're gonna get back. This includes ditching trends. A girl to woman transition is one of ditching all the trends. Following trends, trying to fit in is all for high school, middle school kind of behavior, even university. When you're out of those phases in your life, the way you dress needs to embody this new womanhood, this new maturity, this new sense of self. But that physical needs to match the identity transformation as well. You can't be imagining this version of yourself that makes X amount of money, lives in this house, has this kind of relationship, like your dream life, that really mature dream life, but you're still wearing things that are neon and you're wearing like plastic heels. It's not adding up. So your transition, your identity needs to be physically embodied as well. Figuring out your personal style, figuring out your color analysis, always wearing things for you that make you look individually good. This is all about personalization, figuring out your signature hairstyle, your signature makeup look, your signature colors, the things that are always going to make you look your best, so that you're not fumbling every single time you're trying to get dressed and you're trying to go out, causing this resistance and putting a lot of friction between you getting dressed and you leaving the house looking really good. When there's a lot of friction between the act, we tend to not do it. So you want to make this task as easy as possible. Another huge key to enter that like mature, grown, sexy womanhood vibe is matching sexy pajamas. Embodying that sexiness and that confidence at each phase of the day, getting ready in the morning, wearing a silk robe, at night, getting your everything shower done or your just basic regular hygiene shower done, putting on a really sexy pair of PJs is going to make you feel so expanded, so abundant, and so confident. Even in the nighttime when nobody's seeing you. When I was young, when I was like 18, 19, I only did things when I knew people were going to see me. I only waxed when I knew I was going to the beach. I only did my nails when it was gonna be a big event. I only did my hair, like color it and style it and all of that, when I knew I was going to a party. That kind of energy signaled to myself that I'm not worthy of doing that just for myself. So when you wear sexy pajamas, you're signaling to yourself, nobody's watching, but I feel good. I want to embody this confidence and this type of luxurious energy every day, 24/7. I'm going to wear a silk robe when I'm doing my makeup. Focusing on this area of your life is going to be, say it with me, chef's kiss. The second area of focus is your internal state, of course. In this phase, in this focus, I really want you to bring the mind, the body, and the spirit all into one. The mind, so your mindset, your energy, which is like your nervous system, and the emotions, which is your body. They all need to be on the same page. I teach a step-by-step framework in my membership, the Feminine Protocol, so check it out down below. But essentially, you need to have a nervous system regulation practice every single morning that you do. You need to rewire your subconscious mind using sleep tapes, and you need to focus on bringing and cultivating positive emotions, so regulating your emotions. And you can do so watching this video next. And when you can bring these three things into harmony and they're all talking with each other, playing nice and having good conversations, you will see how much your life will change and how much easier all the things we talk about in this video will be to execute. Next, we have confidence. Confidence in who you are. So many people want to talk generally about confidence and generally about magnetism and all of this stuff when it has nothing to do with the general rules. Yes, we can follow general femininity rules, but we have to personalize them and customize them for ourselves. This is another thing I go over in my membership, which is called defining your own brand of femininity. And this is just essentially knowing what your unique values are, like your unique value proposition, and how that is going to be your point of magnetism. The reason why elder women are so magnetic and so just captivating, I mean, to me personally they are, is because they're filled with so much wisdom. They know who they are and they're confident in that person. They've done the work. They're healing to become that best version of themselves. They don't let anybody tell them who they are. They tell people who they are. This reinvention process really is about getting firm on who you are and embodying that version of yourself and being confident with her. That is why it's so important to get to know who you are, get to know yourself, so you can just show up in that version authentically and share that with people. When we're girls, we usually like to follow the crowd. We usually like to just go with what everybody else is doing. When you step into womanhood, you truly become sort of your own trailblazer, where you are paving your own path. So a couple of ways you can build this true, authentic confidence is by keeping promises to yourself. This has been a game changer in my life, and not having justifications. And the second is to just know exactly what you want, and you can figure out what you want by figuring out what you don't want. The third area of focus is your lifestyle. Now, your lifestyle needs to be extremely guarded. Now, what do I mean by this? The people you have in your inner circle need to be on a certain level. Now, I'm not trying to be rude, but if you are making this beautiful reinvention happen, this beautiful process, and you're trying to elevate, you can't have people who are not on that same journey. When you begin a journey of reinvention and elevation, the people that are around you that are not on that journey, friends specifically, will always try to pull you back down to their level. And then you go back to square one. It'll be easier for you to go back to square one than for them to follow you to that elevation. So really evaluate your inner circle. Remember that your inner circle is a direct reflection of who you are going to be and who you currently are. Then we have setting non-negotiables. So I often get asked, Nikita, how do I balance my masculine energy and my feminine energy? I still want to get things done. I still have a career. I still have a business, but I also want that soft life. And my answer to you now in this video is non-negotiables. Non-negotiables are going to be the structure of your life. That is going to be the masculine energy. So for females, we need that dot of masculine energy. And in our day-to-day lives, that is going to come from our structure. And we structure our lives having those non-negotiables. So for me, I personally say, if you are a single female and you don't have a divine masculine in your life, you are going to have to take on the role of structure and organization. If you get a man and he's doing all of that, you can rest even deeper and further into your feminine energy because you have that divine masculine counterpart dealing with the structure and organization of your life. So your non-negotiables are going to be things you do every single day that you dedicate your time, attention, and priority to doing. Those are the 3 areas of focus. Now I want to touch on 2 mindset shifts that are going to help you do this a lot more efficiently and easily. The first one is have 2 versions of the same routine. This is going to help you be so consistent. Continue doing what you gotta do, even when you feel like you don't want to. Trust me when I say I have days where I don't want to do any of my habits, but I know that consistency and that compounding effect is very important. But on the days I don't feel like being consistent with my skincare routine, I will do the bare minimum. So I have an everything routine and I have a bare minimum routine. When I don't feel like doing it, I'll pull out my bare minimum routine. I'm still taking my makeup off. I'm still keeping that skin clean and those pores clean, but it's not taking me 30 minutes and I'm not feeling like it's a chore. Whereas if I didn't have that routine and I was feeling really lazy, especially on my period, I would be dreading going to the bathroom and taking my makeup off because I just know that I'm doing this everything routine. Humans are very funny. As soon as we have a mindset shift, we can think about things very differently and all of a sudden we get the energy. So when you think about your routines as not just everything or nothing, you will be able to find that motivation and that energy to get up and do the thing you have to do, even when you don't want to. Because you know you're doing a simpler, less advanced version of it that's going to take you probably 5 to 10 minutes. In your mind, that is going to seem so much easier for you to do. So there's less friction in doing it. So use this strategy for every part of your life, every focus of your life, and really create these 2 versions of the same routine. I'll leave this on the screen so you can screenshot it. This is how I organize my life based on my cycle. Female role models are so important for the true transition into womanhood, and my hope is to be that for you no matter what age you are. Don't forget to show me some love by hitting the like and subscribe button on the screen, and take your learning further by watching this video next.